Okay, so a very short video on brown ales of Ireland. A little bit of a head-to-head, but there's no head-to-head with these two beers. They're heavyweights, in my opinion. I've been sipping on them and decided to make a quick video of the two. Just wanted to do a side-by-side for myself, and I thought, why don't I just turn on the camera? So let's get into it and have these two beers up next. Hey, welcome back to Views and Brews. I am Brendan, and these are two probably of my favourite beers in Ireland. I love all different kinds of beer, but I especially love brown ales, and just purely for my own out of my own curiosity, really, I decided I'd open up two brown ales side by side in the kitchen. Then I thought, well, why don't I just turn on the camera and go make a quick video. So this is going to be a quick one, and full disclosure, you can see that I've already been drinking these beers. So I've killed ahead on this st.mels one. I'll be very quick and tell you all about these beers if I can. So Ballykilcavan, they have a little bit of spiel here. Since 1639, the Ballykilcavan farm have been malting their own barley and sourcing their own water, and recently they just decided to reclaim parts of the farm and all the structures in the farm and diversify their business into brewing beer as well. And this is one of their new canned range. They've got 3 in the new canned range, but they also have a core of bottles in their range as well. But this happens to be my favourite beer that they brew. And what it is Bambrick's Brown Ale, 5.8%, 440ml can. It's an American brown ale. It says with notes of chocolate and burnt toffee. That sounds fantastic. They've got a more than 12 months best before date on the bottom here. So that's Bambrick's Brown Ale from Ballykilcavan. Fantastic beer, and I got a really, really interesting glass to go with it. I've got 2 different glasses from them. I've got a pint glass with straight edges, but I just can't find a beer apart from Nitro Stout that goes well with straight edge glass. So I don't know why people make them. They're just not for me. Anyway, but this is one of my very favourite beers in Ireland, st.mels Brown Ale from County Longford. It's brewed by Liam and Owen. I think it says that on the back here, actually. All beers bottled by Liam and Owen, st.mels Brewing Company, County Longford. This one has 2 different yeasts in it. Different yeast in the fermentation and a different yeast for bottle conditioning. I've left a small bit of beer in the bottom there, and this beer is dry hopped. So this one's 5.2, this one's 5.8. There's a bit of spiel about st.mels there. I'll put a link up about st.mels or a bit of a description above. This one's out of date on the 31st of July 21. Now 31st of July is my birthday, so just gone by, so perhaps I should have bought it and had it then. Let's see what it says about the beer. A sweet chocolate and caramel malt base, and balanced out by robust bitterness and citrus hop aroma. Just says malted barley, wheat, hops, yeast, and sugar. Okay, interesting. And this one, what does it say on the ingredients side of it? Well, it says it's a rich and malty American brown ale with notes of chocolate and burnt toffee. This one's 5.8%, so a little bit stronger, a little bit less than the can. Okay, I've already been sipping these, so I'm just going to do a real short description of these 2 beers. Really nice, earthy, toasty malted aromas on the top of this beer. You get the sense that this beer is going to be rich. There's a beautiful head on it. It has a very deep amber, slightly chestnut at the bottom, colours coming through it as well. But when you bring it up to the glass, it looks like some sort of rare gemstone. It looks so beautiful to look through. Fantastic beer. I'm going to give it a swig now and say cheers, sláinte, all that good stuff. I love Ballykilcavan. I love the whole idea behind them, and I love the crest on the logo, and I love all of their beers. They're just fantastic. Let's have a go. Wow, that is really, it's like got this raisiny burnt toffee sort of element to it. There is a bit of chocolate going on. There is a bit of like a very, very toasted element to this beer. It almost rises up that tiny bit of acidity in the roof of your palate. Fantastic beer, really nicely balanced. It's an American brown ale, so maybe less hopped than I would say some American brown ales are, but I just like it. I like this traditional feel to the beer, even though it's an American brown ale. Oh, so good. Really nice, full mouthfeel. Not too thick, not cloying, not too sweet, but it has a sweet element to it, but it also is balanced out by that really roasty character to the malts. Fantastic beer. Let's pop that one to the side, and I will very quickly just share with you my thoughts on this beer. I don't have a slug of water to rinse my mouth out. This had a perfect head on the top of the beer. Love the glass, love the bottling. It looks nice and traditional, and slight change, a difference. This one's a bit more deeper, darker. This one has elements of dark amber to medium sort of brown mahogany chestnut. There's that really mahogany sort of red that sort of twinkles through this beer with a bit of brown at the bottom of it. Fantastic looking beer. As you would imagine, this is dry hopped. Not sure what it's dry hopped with, but you get a nice citrus aroma off the top of it, but you also get a nice bready, more bready, malty sort of, yeah, a bit of toffiness coming off of it as well. Oh, I love that. Difference. This one definitely get a bitterness to it, and you get a citrus hopped aroma to it, which is really, really enjoyable. It's the perfect counterbalance for the malt that's in there. It just says, hold on a minute, the hops are here as well, but it doesn't, neither of them take over, and they don't conflict. There's no fight between the malts and the hops. Just envelops the mouth with a really nice traditional and modern feel to it. I really enjoy this beer. That's a fantastic beer. I absolutely love that. But this one is totally different, and yet this has American hops in it, I think, because it's dry hopped. Maybe it doesn't have American hops in it, but it does say, doesn't it say citrus hops in it? Can't see right now. Anyway, there's definitely a citrus element to that. But this one doesn't tell you what hops are in it, but it does tell you that it's got a burnt toffee element to it, and you get it on the nose. Now I have them side by side. This one has more chocolatey, but like a richness to it as well. It is 0.6% higher in ABV. That has more of the similarities that you would get in a rich toffee red ale than the st.mels one, but this one has this real burnt, but really pleasingly burnt, enjoyable burnt crust element to it. It says burnt toffee. I couldn't argue with that. That's a very good way of explaining it. So this one focused a bit more on the citrus. This one focused a bit more on the burnt toffee. But both of these beers, they look fantastic in the glass. They taste fantastic. I'm so lucky that I live close to both of these breweries. I love both these beers. If you're out and about and you see these beers, do not buy one, buy 3 or 4 of them, because after you've had one, you're going to be cross at yourself for only buying one. That's actually the reason that I opened up these 2 at the same time. I bought one of each, but I said I was going to buy 3 of these. Is what I was originally intending on doing, but I said no, let me try another one from Ballykilcavern. So I picked both of them up, put them in my basket. I opened both the bottle and the can at the same time, which is bizarre, I know, but I just wanted to know what the difference is between them. And I love them both for different reasons, and I love the fact that they're both close by me. Cheers for checking in. Give us an old like and a subscribe. Please feel free to share this video as much as you can on your social media, and we'll try and whip up those subscriber numbers. Get these beers, get them both, and really enjoy the flavours of these beers. Fantastic beers. Brown ales, they're so underrated. Why aren't people drinking more brown ales? It's not all about the juicy hot bombs, people. Go get some brown ales. Okay, cheers, sláinte. I'll use this glass. Goodbye, and it's on to the next one.